Virginia's data center boom just keeps growing, bringing jobs and investment, but also some big challenges for local communities. This morning, we're digging into what's fueling that growth and really what it means for residents, from higher power demands to rising electricity costs.
And joining us now to talk about it this morning is Justin Puccio with DataBank and Bryan Rothamel from Culpeper County Economic Development to break it all down. Thanks for waking up and talking with us this morning. We're going to start with you, Justin. What's driving this huge surge in data development across Northern Virginia right now?
Sure. Thanks very much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. In Northern Virginia, it is the largest data center market in the world, with 6.2 gigawatts of installed data center capacity. This is the major connection point for all of the networks globally, and for cloud and video and communications like this Zoom that we're on now. That demand continues to scale as our society continues to use electronic applications to drive our lives, and the Northern Virginia market is seeing a massive surge in growth, with a planned 24 total gigawatts of capacity in that market.
I wanted to ask, we've heard neighbors say these massive data centers could really hurt their quality of life, from noise to traffic to eyesores. I did want to ask real quickly, Bryan, I wanted to bring you into this because you're with you are with Culpeper County Economic Development. Have you been talking to residents, and what are they saying directly to you about this, about their concerns?
Obviously, a change like this in the development, there are concerns, but in Culpeper, what we did was we identified about 1,000 acres that we want to see the data centers, where we already have 2 currently operating, and then the goal was that we kept that within that 1,000 acres.
The constituents want to see the data centers. Who wants to see the data centers? I'm just curious.
Oh, We've had this on our map in the county for many years. We shrunk it down in 2023 to that 1,000 acres. So this is something that we've seen. We've been in the market because we do have Equinix, and we do have Swift, which are 2 data centers already operating. You see here, this is the DataBank site that's currently under construction, and you can see the other 2 data centers next door. So we viewed this as a way for us to participate in the market, but not see it go everywhere, specifically just into this area.
I just didn't get a clear answer on that. You said neighbors, voters are telling you they specifically want that to happen in those acres.
This is coming from the Board of Supervisors, which are elected.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so we want to talk about the impact this could possibly have on the power grid, and when we're talking about these data centers. So what are the energy challenges that we're talking about here?
Well, why don't I jump in on that? Thanks for the question. Globally, the surge in data center demand and the end user utilization of that is scaling dramatically. As people continue to consume content and applications to drive their daily lives, that usage of these applications continues to consume power. So the end user folks like you, me, Bryan, we're effectively driving this utilization. As the power grids are converting from a fossil fuel driven fuel source to more green electrons, there is increasing complexity in upgrading the grids. Transmission, generation, and distribution across the country and across the globe. As electrification of our society with EVs and otherwise, that is also driving meaningful changes to the electric grids. And so as a result of all of those dynamics, you're seeing increased utilization on the grids. As that increased utilization is occurring, the infrastructure expense necessary to build that out is also going up, and there's a lot of investment flocking to the utilities and to the data center industry also for build out of that infrastructure.
If I may, real quickly, we're going to have to let you go soon, but I wanted to get a final word from both of you. As we look ahead, how do you both see data center growth shaping Northern Virginia's future? Is the growth sustainable? And final words for each of you, if you don't mind.
Brian, why don't you start?
Yeah, I would say that the big thing is when we're bringing this type of development, we want to make sure that it's helping our entire economy. So we're looking to make sure that our small businesses are able to cash in, as well as we're able to make updates into the civic infrastructure that these tax dollars can go towards. It's been a tremendous benefit. We're already seeing that our food trucks are getting excited. The gas stations are seeing more activity as construction workers come in. So for us, it's making sure that this investment not only is just tremendous tax revenue, but helps our entire economy so that we're able to reinvest it, that we benefit all.
Yeah, and DataBank implements our 2030 net zero plan, where we're already at 82% green electrons. We use a closed loop water system. We're not a consumer of water. We comply with local ordinances for zoning around sound, and we work with municipalities like Culpeper to comply with their local mandated zoning guidelines to make certain that we're not making any sort of impact that we shouldn't. We're a committed partner to our investors, our customers, and the communities in which we operate.
All right. Justin Puccio, Bryan Rothamel, thank you both for joining us. Justin is with DataBank, and Bryan Rothamel is with Culpeper County Economic Development. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You.
Have a nice day.